I'm coming back, guys. Ready to destroy shit. Anxiety tried to kill me. That. I'm coming back, and I'm going to be coming with a vengeance, entertaining the fans. Just entertaining the fans. The people. And, I've been out for a little bit, and the people that stuck with me and, that stay supporting, I love y'all. And whoever left, well, stay left.
Baby, now I got the flow. Return of the Cap. Oh my God. Return of the Cap. Once again. Return of the Cap. Ryan Garcia offers Maxi Hughes a fight after incessantly, repeatedly, and obsessively calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Wow. So this just in, link in the description. Ryan Garcia's side, his team, has offered Maxi Hughes of the UK an offer to fight. Now, it's an offer. That doesn't mean the offer will be accepted. And this is coming directly from Maxi Hughes' trainer, Steffi. His name is Steffi Bull, right? And I mean, you can say whatever you want. I don't see why he would have any reason to lie. The other thing that he let audiences know is they already were in talks, because you have to understand, Maxi Hughes is ranked. I don't know if he's the #1, but he's ranked somewhere. And he's telling you, Steffi Bull told you that they already had talks to fight Ryan Garcia, and then it fell through. So this is a potential second crack at it. Now, what does this mean? Now, for starters, let me say this. Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy, they're going out bad, because my thing is this. If Ryan is not ready to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, then that could just be the case. And you should probably stop calling him out and things like that. And it's looking real bad for Ryan Garcia. His stock is just, after last year, which was it started off on a good foot. Let's start back in January 2021. He had the fight with Luke Campbell, and he got dropped. So that was something that hurt Ryan's stock, but then he showed heart, and people can always relate to that, getting back up and then coming back to stop the guy. That's always commendable. So Ryan in January of 2021 was off to a real good start, just based on he faced adversity and showed that he had heart and he can get through it and come back and get the stoppage, right? But then later in the year, that's when it went south. Just to quickly give you guys the cliff notes. Listen, I do this every single day. Give you guys the boxing news 24/7, all access. Your access is now granted. It's up to you to hit that red and white button that says subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I've already went over this, but the cliff notes: Ryan Garcia pulled out of a fight that was announced a week after it was announced with Javier Fortuna. He later fought him over a year later, and he just knocked him out. But in between that, Javier Fortuna lost to Joseph Jojo Diaz Jr., right? So it doesn't hold the same value as if when Ryan was initially slated and scheduled to fight Javier Fortuna, if he would have fought him at that given moment, Javier Fortuna was considered a boogeyman. So it would have definitely been better for his resume, because timing matters in the sport of boxing. Are we really going to act like Floyd Mayweather that fought Cotto, or Pacquiao that fought Cotto? Cotto was in the same condition when he lost to Saddam Ali. It's not really sensible. So once again, timing definitely matters in the world of boxing. So that happened. He pulled out the fight with Fortuna, and then he was dealing with anxiety, which is the reason he cited as not being mentally fit for combat and to have a training camp or whatever. Then he comes back, and the rumors are swirling that he's going to fight at the Staples Center against Joseph Jojo Diaz, who just beat Fortuna, as I just mentioned. And then that fight fell apart. After the fight was all but announced, they said Ryan Garcia had to have an emergency surgery on his hand. So he sat the rest of the year and on the sideline. So that was very dramatic. Then he switched trainers from Eddie Reynoso to Joe Goosen, and then here's where we are. He's fighting Emmanuel Togos and these Fortunas and these fights that no one's really asking for. And then now Maxi Hughes. So Maxi Hughes, I know for a fact, a lot of my audience won't even know who Maxi Hughes is, because I don't even barely know who he is, right? And Maxi Hughes has a record of 25, 2, and 2. In those 5 losses, he's been knocked out 2 times, and he only has 5 knockouts. And he's a domestic level guy who hasn't really stepped outside of the immediate area of the UK, and he hasn't fought, like, basically hasn't fought world class. So you fought almost 30 times and you only have 5 knockouts. This is eerily similar to Gennady Triple G Golovkin versus Kamil Sezmeta, who had 21 fights and 5 knockouts. So this is actually a little bit worse because he has a few more fights. He has almost 30. He has 27 fights with only 5 knockouts. Yeah, no, guys. So that shows me that power is likely not going to be what it takes to get done, or power is not going to be what gets it done with Ryan Garcia. So that means he would have to, most likely, because I don't know if Ryan would go to the UK, but if it happens in America, he would have to come to America, box a perfect fight with lacking power, and try to beat Ryan Garcia, who's already huge, for the lightweight contest. The other question, so many questions, but here's one of the questions. Why would you be talking about fighting Maxi Hughes when you spent your entire fight week leading up to the fight week, after the fight, calling out Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, Ryan Garcia, it's like they shot themselves in the foot, and then it's like they're getting the shotgun and blowing off the other foot. So just make it even. You know, you already shot your right foot with the disastrous 2021 with all the pullouts and stuff like that. And then 2022 is more of the same. You're fighting the Fortunas and Togo's sandwiches and these fights that no one's really asking for. And then incessantly calling out, and it's not just him, it's Oscar De La Hoya now. Bernard Hopkins just did an interview and says if it doesn't happen next, he'll be disappointed. DAZN, the network Ryan Garcia fights on, they're saying, oh, this is the fight we want, and nonstop talking about Tank Davis. You can't call out Tank Davis and then fight a guy with 5 knockouts. It's not convincing. I don't think anyone believes it. Out of all the, like, I'm sure people would, let's say you didn't fight Tank. Why not fight El Rayo, Eastside Pitbull Cruz? Why not fight Devin Haney? Why not fight Teofimo, who you called out also? Why not fight, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis? It just doesn't make sense. Michel Rivera, Subriel Matias. You know, Ryan Garcia's opened himself up to the 140-pound division. So you can't be serious with a fight with Maxi Hughes. Now, again, the deal is not done. You guys, I'll keep you guys posted. But just the fact that side is saying they received an offer, that means it's potentially in play. And I can't understand how you were trying to fight Gervonta Davis, but then you're already sending out offers and trying to rekindle this flame with Maxi Hughes. And his man already just said that they already had negotiations behind the scenes and it fell apart. And Maxi Hughes prefers that fight and wants that fight. Probably, he said they were getting lowballed, as you guys heard at the beginning. So this is they're making Ryan Garcia so unbelievable, and not in a good way, with these moves from Golden Boy, right? It looks like they're clearly trying to protect him. Again, it's not even just the fact that you're calling out Tank and talking about fighting a guy with 5 knockouts. It's that you're not trying to fight anybody with some substance that can probably challenge Ryan Garcia. And we know Ryan's big. Why not fight someone else who's equally big, like Teofimo? Even if he's not as tall, he's massy, and he's muscular, things like that. He has power. Why not fight El Rayo Rolly? Like, these are all better fights. So, Ryan Garcia, he hopefully he has all his endorsements lined up outside of boxing, because the way he's being moved is just really not believable. And it's going to be harder and harder for people to support. Again, people, I think they're already over it. But if they weren't then, they definitely will be when they see the moves. When they see him calling out Gervonta Davis and then potentially fighting a guy like Maxi Hughes, you'll know who the problem is. And it's a very, very, very bad look, because we're talking about polar opposites. It's like, you can't call out Thanos and say you want to beat Thanos and knock him out and then fight Paulie Malignaggi. It's not going to look well. It's not going to look too good. So we'll see what's next, but very shocking statements from Maxi Hughes. You know, nothing against them. It's just this Ryan Garcia has brought this upon himself by, you know, just nonstop call outs and talking about who he wants to fight and knock out. And Devin Haney called this out as well. He said, he keeps saying the bigger names. I'll fight T.O. I'll fight Devin Haney. I'm fighting Pacquiao. I'm fighting Tank. I'll knock him out in 2. And telling Mike Tyson this and whatnot. And then the offers being sent to some UK fighter with 5 knockouts that no one knows. How is this good? You know, how is this good? You guys let me know that in the comment section. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. I am the best in the business, but y'all already knew that. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.